Hi everybody, welcome back to Graveyard Keeper, episode 9 with me, Sid, and I've been doing a little bit of grinding off camera. I've had another Sunday, I've done some things, I've picked a few mushrooms, and I discovered something. The dungeon here. Let me just grab... let's do some... what day are we on? Moon Day tomorrow. Let's go and do that now. So the dungeon is actually... unlike Stardew Valley, not resettable. So basically, once you've been into the dungeon, it doesn't reset. The monsters don't respawn, and the crates don't respawn. So, still on level 1, and I... whoop! Ooh, spooky. And I went in, and obviously the first clue was that none of the boxes and everything up here existed. So I wandered down, and sure and behold, sure and behold, is that even a phrase? I don't know. There was nothing down here, no monsters. So I carried on and checked around, and I went off down this way, and yes, there were still no monsters. Now this was the last bit, so I cleaned out most of this level, except for this one. Come on, Mr. Slime. There we go, and there's a couple of bats. Come on, batties. Oh, okay, I see. Like that, is it? Wow. Wow. Yeah. So, apart from a couple of bats, there was not a lot down there, but there is plenty of loot to be had, and I've now got quite a few sets of seeds. Just got a few more seeds, a little bit more, so that's all good. And then we carry on down, just explore this branch. You bugger, come here, you, and you, Mr. Slime. And I think that is probably going to be it down here. I don't think there's anything. Oh, there's a little bit of garbage over there we can break up. So, you know, pre-fitch, but hardly the epic treasure of dungeons past kind of things. We can't do anything with these, or the slop bucket there. What, slop? Blood bucket? I don't know. Bucket. And obviously we've used most of our energy now, so we can't just go ploughing through this dungeon, but at least we can keep going. And you can see, again, no monsters, no nothing, all cleared out, all nice and good. So I think it was this way was the next portal down, so that should unlock level 2 for us. Which it has. There's a little bit of stuff up here which had nothing in it. Haven't got a lot of juice left, but let's just see what there is, shall we? Down one of these on level 2. A bit of slime. Don't mind if I do. Anything down here worthwhile? Nothing. Oh well, at least we know not to go that way next time. So yeah, obviously we can keep coming in and out of here, and dealing with whatever challenges the world throws us through here. Oh, is that much? No, that seems to be... we're almost out of juice now, so... oh, hello. This seems almost too good to be true. Bookshelf. Still another bookshelf. Another bookshelf. It would be really nice as if there was, but if there was things in them. An old library scroll shelf. We can... I know we haven't got enough juice to do this, but... oh, we had got enough juice to do that. Okay, fine. Not to do that one though. Anyway, so that puts us in a position where we can actually go backwards and forwards into this dungeon, which makes a lot of sense given the level of energy we've got. So we don't actually have to get vast sums and sums of thing, and we can come out and we can go in there, and we can now go to dungeon level 2, and there's 15 of them, so that's going to be fun. I suspect it's going to get quite a lot harder. Oh, hang on. Ah. Is there any more of those down here that we've missed? Yeah. Oh, okay. And I need a key to get in there, which will get there, and that looks suspiciously suspicious. Wow. Alright, well, I need to sleep. I need to also go and empty our inventory, and then that'll take us to Moon Day, when we can hopefully get the astrologer. Yeah, we can't. I've got no energy to even swing my sword, have I? Which will hopefully give us things. Now, we have got a lot of money. Because I've not been spending a lot of money. We need to drop off the slime there, enough to make a few jellies. Bat wings there. Yeah, so I'm just going to do my inventory and have a quick sleep. It is Moon Day, so we'll not sleep too much, but we'll get this lot put away and I'll be back with you in a mo. Alright, well, I just remembered we did actually do the astrologer. We don't need to worry about the astrologer. What we do, however, need to do, can we hear you? Don't know why, it's just screen points. It doesn't really get you much, but well, there's a couple of, the apiary thing over here, which we're not going to worry too much about right now. But we can head over to the quarry. We could have teleported there, obviously. But we're going to walk, because it's good for you. You get out, fresh air, enjoy a little bit of the countryside, and just have a little stroll, you know, just enjoy yourself. We need to figure out this moth thing as well. So I've taken the moth capturing hoofer, but I haven't seen a moth. Obviously, I presume you have to be up at night, which is not far off. But the quarry area has this thing, which we need to fix, and that will allow us to build all the usual things, or stockpile furnace. Furnace 2 is where we want to be, though. Stone stockpile, we want probably stone cutter, maybe potter's wheel, I don't know. For definitely, though, a furnace 2, maybe an anvil. And we have got, okay, so that's all good. No storage as such. And obviously we can go for a poo if we want one. See, that should be a thing. We should be able to get in. I don't even know what this, I don't even want to know. Do I? I don't know. Anyway, furnace 2. Let's go and get, what do we want for a trunk? I'm going to just get a piece of paper here, because I don't want to have to be backwards and forwards in too much. We're going to leave the anvil. We'll have a trunk, which is 4 fitch, 4 nails, and 5 simple iron. We'll probably want to iron ore stockpile. You'll see why. Which is 4 fitch. Definitely, if we do an anvil, which is 4 iron, then we can make the complex parts. Here we go. Furnace 2 requires 20 stone, youch, 8 complex iron, and 2 pigskin paper. Stone stockpile is 8 fitch, and 8 nails. Do I want the stone cutter? Probably as well, actually. Stone cutter is 4 fitch and 4 nails. I'm not worried about any of the other stuff, I don't think. Right, so I need to grab all of that stuff together. It's a Sunday now, so we'll better head back and prepare to do a sermon as well. I think on the way we shall gather anything that we can that's gatherable. I know that kind of made absolute perfect sense, but we've got a whole load of... Actually, I don't want to use... it doesn't matter, I don't use energy for a sermon, do I? Yeah, so I'll just gather things as we go. Any mushrooms or stuff. It's there's my crossing, isn't it? And yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, moment we're still on the same bog standard prayer, so we're going to say a few words about how great our church is. Apparently, see? Very predictable. And people are going to say it's nice, and then we're going to get some faith, and we're going to make a little glowing orb in the sky. Ooh. And yeah, get a little bit more of that, and then they're going to give us some bennies, which is good. They look like cultists, to be honest. I wonder if they look different when you actually start the cult quest line. Anyway, that was 6 faith. That's not too bad. That takes our money up to 16. Now, I also did do a whole load of research, so we are going to unlock some of that this episode. But right now, I'm going to try and not get distracted from my mission, which is to open the quarry up. And obviously, I get distracted. Oh, I don't know why. I keep forgetting that I can go underground. Old Bish is still here, and he wants some of those fish, doesn't he? Which, yeah, we need moths before we can get fish. What are the moths? I mean, moths would seem to be a thing that you might get in a swamp, surely. At night. Maybe. Let's just have a... I'm going to have a sleaze around. I know I haven't got much energy, but it'll answer my question at least. Can't go that way. No. Full of disappointing dead ends, this place. But let's see what happens if I can find out where these moths come from, because that is a thing that I would like to know. So I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we're here at the quarry, and we are going to start off with the furnace 2. And we shall place the furnace 2 here. We're going to have an iron ore stockpile that can go directly behind the furnace 2. And we are going to have a stone stockpile which can go, well, if we can get rid of that tree, let's just cancel that. Oh, I can't, no, I haven't got the tech for that yet. Let's get that done. So obviously this is the next furnace up, which allows us, I believe, we can make, yeah, we can make steel with a bit of graphite. We haven't got graphite yet though, and I'm not entirely sure how we get graphite. We need to work that one out. We should have the iron, that was the iron ore stockpile. That I can't, I need a technology, and I'm guessing the technology for that is steel. So we'll build the anvil, can go there, and trunk can go there, and the stone stockpile can go there, and the stone cutter can just go next to that. Sounds like a plan. Make that. Make that. It's interesting how the iron ore stockpile just builds, but the stone stockpile requires me to hammer away at it like a madman. And then obviously we can come up here and we can chop away at that all day, every day, happily, and we'll pick that up and we can pop that on there, and that's it. And then obviously in there we can take none of that. We haven't got any coal actually, that's a shortfall. I'd love to know though how you get the moths. Can I? Yeah. Oh, build a marble quarry. That's probably something we want to do in the not too distant future. We could probably afford it actually. It's only in fact, let's make a note of those. 16 fitch, 4 simple iron, and 7 nails. Bring that back with us. Right, it is Quite Day, which is the day that the merchant is in town, so we need to, that's actually there, so we'll use it to go to Sweet Home. We needed for the merchant, I've been meaning to go and get this one done. He wanted 12 beets, 12 cabbages, and 12 carrots. So we want 12 of those. 12 of those and 12 of those. Alright, now let's head to town and go and see the merchant. I'm trying to bottom some of these quests while I'm at it, and then what I'll do after I've done this is I think we'll push on and get a whole load of resources smelting in the background using super furnace, and maybe even try and work out how to do steel, because steel is going to be something we want, I'm sure. Hello, Mr. Merchant. Ideal. I have some carrots. Good job, I know. I have cabbage. Yep. I have beets. Complete. We've got some story, but to be honest, I could only sell them to the poor. They'll eat anything. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, he has a dream apparently. I must become the keeper of the king's kitchen and first tester, of course. Oh, hiccup grass he wanted, didn't he? Yes, hang on. Money will make a killing, okay. First we'll need to go to the high-end food market in town. Second we need to bribe members of the royal court. Blah blah blah, help a good fertilizer, I can grow something special. So basically gold. First you'll need a trade license through your royal service box, okay. And he wants some hiccup grass, doesn't he? Let me just leave. Hiccup grass, I've seen hiccup grass. Let's see whether we can get this done before... Is that the one? Oh, that's how we get... Hang on. That's not... I've seen hiccup grass. Where have I seen it? Sorry. Oh, I'm out of juice. Oh well. It will wait. That's a flowering thing as well. So we actually just get them from flowers. All that hunting around for moths and stuff at night, and well, it was actually that was a butterfly, wasn't it? I think. Oh, where did I see the hiccup grass? That's going to wind me up. Was it in the swamp? That would seem to be the obvious place to find it, wouldn't it? Yes. Well, it would seem to be a place that you would find it, seeing that it doesn't seem to be growing anywhere else. That's probably a better way of saying it, but we do need to, unfortunately, get some... oh, hang on. Let me just drop these off. Blob. Blob. Right. If I can get this hiccup grass before he vanishes, then so much the better. But I do need to get some energy before I can do that. So let me just grab just grab those. I'll not eat them until we need it. If I don't find something that's hiccup grass, then no point getting excited, is there? Oh dear, was it up here? Oh, hello. Oh, crap. That'll do. Oh, okay, fine. We go through all that trouble. I know I've seen it. This is the annoying thing. I know I have seen hiccup grass and I just don't know where. I'm going to keep on hunting. I'll be back in a bit. There it is. And there. To the town. The dead horse will do. Come here, her merchant. Let's get this quest line done and then we can forget about it. And done. Bit more story. Is he a happy bunny? He is. Haha. Oh dear. Woman said it and now it has. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. No. You should find her in the centre of the western swamp. Tell her the merchants and priests who love to buy love potions need help. I'm sure she'll remember us. I bet he's a bishop, you know, a bishop's thing. Okay. Merchant needs a cure for his curse. Okay, right. Oh, actually, no. Let's just see what we can trade with him now. Grape seeds. Silver grape seeds. I'm going to take 8 of those. And we're going to head back past the vineyard and see what needs to be done there. Sure, I will see you when you get there. Alright, here we are. Now, the vineyard itself, you need to clear these. You need the Inquisitor on board before you can go mad with these, but I brought energy potions, so we'll do a couple of plots of these. I don't know whether we can... I would like, maybe we should, I'm just going to go and get the fertilizer first, I think. It's only down there. Now the other thing we can do, which I spotted, is over here somewhere. 2 fitch, 2 complex iron parts and some wood wedge, and we can get a shortcut in up here so we don't have to walk all the way around. So I'll probably get that while I'm at it. 2 complex iron parts, some wood wedge and some fitch. Okay, back in a moment. Alright, I should have everything we need to break that blockage now. Yep, get that out of the way. That'll give us access to the vineyard easier and Witch Hill. Now there is a grave up there which I'm very tempted to exhume, but I'm not going to right now. Let's see whether we can fertilise that. We can. And then we can plant. So I was right, it was 4. And we'll get, hopefully, some grapes out of that lot. Well, not hopefully, I think we will. Let me just go up here. So up here there is a burnt out cottage, which that takes you up to Witch Hill, and this is obviously where there was a witch, and that is a grave, which I think we're going to have to exhume at some point. Just see who's in there. because I'm curious. Anyway, I need to get the stuff together for the marble quarry, and then we're going to head back up, and I'm going to do a whole load of resource gathering. So let me do that, and I will see you on Sunday. Alright, I didn't get as far as making that thing. The reason for that is I got moths. Basically, if you get the butterflies by doing the things in the daytime, you get moths by doing flowers at night. So we are going to use you to go to the lighthouse and get this fella to get me a fishing rod. That'd be nice. Okay. So what have you got? You've got simple fishing rod is your option at the moment, and you want a quality fish fillet. Who wanted? It was a bishop, wasn't it? Where are you? Bishop, 4 quality fish fillets. So we could just buy them. Bit pricey, but I don't think we're going to get what. It's an option. It's an option. We'll leave it for the time being, however. Okay, unfortunately, because I use a teleport stone here, I've got a long walk back. So I am going to see you up at the Quarry Hill. Alright, graphite. I've just figured out graphite. It's up here. You need to get precious metals. So we'll take that for definite. That's actually pretty good. I am very reluctant. I want to make sure that whatever we do, if I take that, that's 30. What does that unlock? Whatever that is, which we don't know. And surgery. It's a bit expensive at this stage. I think we've examined most of the internal organs now, so yeah, maybe theology is the other way we should go. Don't know what. Illumination of the Faith, candelabra 2, and oh, hello. We'll take that. I'm not going to use all my points. We're not desperately in a rush. However, up here we need to use wedges to get the marble, which yeah, kind of makes sense. That's how you would normally do it. So yeah, I'm just gonna use up my my pick, do a little bit of mining, and push us through to Sunday, like I said. So we'll get on with that and be back in a wee while. Alright, we're going to finish off this episode with a little bit of build. We're on Sunday, so we do need to get our wiggle on and do the thing. But before we do that, I want to build a scroll shelf. We can rotate it so it goes like that, or we can put it in there. I think that let's go there for now. Now I don't know how many I've got. Oh no, I've got quite a few of these stories, so I don't know exactly what we can do with them. But what we can do is put them away for the time being and work out how we use them. I think we use them in crafting chapters and various things, as best as I can tell. But we got a few nice stories to go in there. I'd like to tell you a story. And we can take a chapter now. How do we make a chapter? A chapter is made with notes, and a notes is made with pen and ink, which we haven't got. Paper. Now pen and ink we need to do here, I believe, and to do that we need ink. Ink is made with glassworthing and black paint, and that's made at an alchemy workbench. We're probably going to have to buy that, you know, which I believe we should be able to get from the alchemist. Yeah. Okay, I need to go and do a sermon. Let me grab that. I was hoping to be able to get on with some prayer, but obviously that's not going to happen. So let's do the usual, and that will probably see us for this episode. So usual prayer with its very inspiring words. Oh dear. Sorry, cynicism is my middle name. We'll grab that, get the faith, get the pennies, and I say what I'll probably do is I may just push us forward a few weeks with this, just try and get a few resources behind us and the various things like that. So yeah, the other thing we need to know is how to make graphite, which would be useful. Let me just grab that. Gimme, thank you. Now, didn't they say something that I need to go and get? There's something, wasn't there, about a... I've got my citizen paper. Building permission? Was that the one? Trade license, but it's locked. We need to get rifle citizen first. Which means we need to have a 65 happiness. Oh, apparently I have a 50. Wow. Jesus. Well, I appear to have got the town pass now. Don't know what that does. Right. What we'll have to do is, I think the town pass is something to do with. In fact, let's just use the teleport stone to get to. Yeah, the dead horse is probably as good a place as any. It's probably not good to do this at night, but I think the town pass is what you use with this fella down here. There we go. So now we can get down here and... oh, we die immediately. No, cruel world. Now, the reason for that is apparently the town isn't done yet. I think I was struck by lightning on the way to the town. Okay. Talking school now too bad. Your friend, I suggest you talk with Snake in the church cellar. He'll be able to find those items for you. I heard in a pile of dead skulls when we talk. You think somebody's in the voice? As is in the voice, I find that question most unethical. Oh, there we go. A new task as well. Anyway, on that note, we're going to... I'll continue twiddling. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. And I will see you soon. Bye for now.